All right, so back to this. Yeah, very fitting that the music's actually starting in its highest state or its most intense as opposed to least intense at the very beginning, but had some trouble getting it started, but it's very fitting for this part, really. But before that, in the previous part, uh, we actually started, or we actually entered the Void Gauntlet, and in order to start the final quest with Rukra, the wiki calls them quests. I'm not sure if this is even officially a quest, but I'm going to call it the Rukra quest, just because Tane quest was called that. Maul quest, or not Maul, Maple. Wait, no, Maple quest was even called that. It was called the Holland quest, the entire thing, but and now it's the Rukra quest. We knew that ever since we found his note in his old perfection base that he no longer uses that he left for us. Somehow unaware of it. He just seemed completely unaware. I was arriving to expect him saying, like, I'm glad you came, but instead he was like, okay, you have a knack for showing up at these times, right? So apparently he didn't know. I don't know. Clearly he left it, but somehow I don't know. Whatever, that's not really important. What is important is that he beat literally all of the timeless. I mean, well, we've only seen 4, but we can assume he beat pretty much all of them. I mean, that was expected though, because I said ever since the timeless, I'm like, I'm pretty sure Rukra and Tane would be able to beat them all in their prime. I mean, well, Rukra is still in his prime. Tane not really since he fled the region, but yeah, I said that, just the other regions don't really compare. They don't really stack up to Torn. So like, yeah, just 30 years since the mainline or what would you call it? Yeah, the mainline events of or the events of the mainline Pokemon games, right? So 30 years since then, Torn, like our regions really just aren't up to par. They're not up to standard. They're really like falling off a curve. That's kind of how it is. Like it's a curve and that they've all fallen off. So yeah, that's something again where it's like, yeah, they don't really stack up. So they just really don't. They're just, let's put it this way. The strongest trainer in the strongest region is going to be able to beat the strongest trainers in weaker regions. That's kind of how I see this. It only makes sense that Rukra would beat the entirety of the timeless. I said both Rukra and Tane. But yeah, that's really the only, it would only make sense if that were the case. I would be more surprised if he wasn't able to beat them. But yeah, following from that, we actually, and again, because I originally thought going into the previous part, it could be either Arceus or him creating literally an entirely new Pokemon. Again, I said I wouldn't put that beneath the game, given it literally has missing no in it. So, nothing's really beneath this game at this point. So, but it was in fact Arceus. Given that's what the Azure Flute's for. I didn't know it because I literally looked it up, and one of the first things that came up was like conspiracies. So Pokemon conspiracies or whatever. And it's like, okay, yeah, let's not go in that direction. But yeah, then apparently it mentioned a very ancient, very powerful Pokemon, and that's kind of what signified, oh yeah, it's a Pokemon that already exists and it's ancient, very powerful, so it's got to be Arceus, right? I mean, and then that was only confirmed when we fought Dialga and Palkia at Spear Pillar via the Azure Flute defense system. That basically confirmed it. Because again, and also just the fact that the only other thing we did in the Void Gauntlet was the the Giratina cult arc, and we fought and caught Giratina. So that would kind of be like the equivalent of that, right? Arceus and Giratina, they each play important roles in this game. And the fact that, they each relegate their own universe or whatever. They fought for control. I think it was Arceus who won. Arceus was actually the one who revolted against Giratina, Primal Giratina, presumably. Somehow had the crystal, I guess. And then all these years later, somehow nixed man into our universe. That still doesn't make sense. That's still something that needs to be explained. But it really doesn't matter how it happened, just that it did. But yeah, that's kind of out of the way. So that all kind of pointed towards Arceus, and we don't see it yet. Like it's still in its what would you call it? Like summoning form. Like when Tane merges the Dao trio and uses it to resurrect the original dragon. That's kind of the form that Arceus is currently in. So, and even Rukra himself said, yeah, it's Arceus. I use the Azure Flute, played it terribly, but it seemed to do the trick, or it seemed to be sufficient. Yeah, I love Rukra and Tane are my favorite characters. Easy. There's just like, in the perfection call is a concept and idea as well. I just love it so much. And I talked about how Rukra also, this is kind of like his moment, right? He has, in his pursuit of perfection himself, he himself has become perfect. Everything before wasn't perfect, a perfect counterpart. Like I said, all the deltas, or the megas, deltas, armors, Mewtwo, original Dow trio, none of that was perfect, a perfect counterpart to his perfect self, but Arceus is. And then I also mentioned how the reason he was also able to defeat literally all the timeless is in pursuit of perfection. He is also pursuing power, or it's more closely related to power than the rest of the cults. Because again, I talked about all the art cults with the exception of maybe the Darkrai cult. Their legendary is as a means to an end. They ultimately use it as a tool for something else. Like Audrey used Tioga to summon deep sea Pokemon. Zenith used Groudon for somehow for mind control. Or was that even Groudon? I don't even. That's weird. Zenith's dead. Doesn't matter. Yaron, he's a great example. He wanted to use Rayquaza as a as what's it called, a focus for his crystal, which would be the energy. We had that. I remember that discussion from that fight. But yeah, so that's something where it's like, again, yeah, that's, and now Rukra, if he captures Arceus, right, that'd be his perfect counterpart to his perfect self. And he didn't even say what he's going to do. He's like, I'm perfect, and I'll show the region perfection. So presumably he's literally just going to he's not going to do something like Yaron where try and forge or create a utopia. He's not idealistic like that. He's more rational, I guess would be the term. But yeah, he's literally presumably just going to ride down on Arceus in Helios City and have the whole region just be awed at the pure perfection that is him and Arceus. But yeah, obviously we can't let that happen. And it's hilarious because before we fought, he's like, really, you want to fight? Even if you do win, that's not going to change anything. And that's such a point too. It's obviously with Nyx, she lost and then got banished from the freaking universe. Zenith lost, died. Audrey lost, faked her. Well, not even faked her death. She was legitimately supposed to die, but somehow survived. Yaron lost, Crystal destroyed. But Rukra's you beat me, nothing's going to happen. It's there's no even point in doing this. Obviously, we still do it regardless, but because that's just how these games work, the story works. But yeah, that's another interesting point. So, yeah, I think it's about time to get into it. I'm somewhat interested to see what will happen next. I assume we beat Rukra. He summons Arceus. I assume we fight Arceus. And I would also assume it can go primal if Giratina can go primal, since they're both counterparts in this game. Giratina is more like a counterpart to Dialga and Palkia in the original, what's it called, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. But in this, it's more of a counterpart to Arceus, and they can both go primal. I mean, Giratina is literally the most powerful ability. I don't know what Arceus's primal ability. I don't know what its primal ability would be if it had one. It does go primal. That's just again an assumption, but yeah. Anyway, let's find him. We got close to beating him last time, and I'm not going to switch it to normal mode because ultimately, because we can use items, that's why hard mode was so difficult for the Elite Four and Champion, because you couldn't use items. Oh yeah, and then we're here. So let's see. Damn, my laptop's dying, but yeah. Let's get this interaction. Oh, look who it is. I shouldn't be surprised he showed up. You have a knack for always appearing when exciting things are happening. But he says that as if he didn't leave the note, which I still don't understand or still don't get. And then I'm going for broke rain. This is probably the most extreme thing I've ever done. This is honestly a hilarious line to me because it shows that Rukra, he's still I don't know what's going to happen. He's it's I'm going to keep it real with you, Chief. I don't know what's about to happen. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll see what happens. I have the Azure Flute, the key to the land where Arceus itself sleeps. I don't know how Tane stumbled across such an incredible artifact, but I'm thankful he didn't know how to use it. And I also talked about how it's hilarious that despite being in the same cult, ultimately how much Rukra and Tane differ and how much they actually hate each other. They probably hate each other more than, most other characters do, which is honestly kind of hilarious, with a few key exceptions. Probably Persephone Diana, Persephone Zenith. I guess anyone who Persephone has relationships with, but relations with. Could you imagine the disaster the world would be with Arceus under his control? But I'd say if there's anyone else who would be able to do it, I'd say it's Tane. But obviously, Rukro would be the primary or main. But me, on the other hand, he's like, oh, I'm different, built different. Everything I've done has been in search of perfection. And again, that's kind of like he was willing to let go of the Dao trio when Tane wasn't. That's kind of what he sees Tane's ultimate flaw in. And then that's kind of what would you call it, confirmed in the fact that he didn't know what the Azure Flute was due to his sort of focus or fixation on the original dragon. He simply uses his energy source, where Rukra knows its true power potential and it uses it accordingly. From the original dragon to Mewtwo, the Delta species to Armors, they've all fallen short. Nothing was as perfect as I needed it to be. Nothing as perfect as himself. Nothing that could be a perfect counterpart to himself. Legends say Arceus created the universe, the strongest Pokemon of all time. And literally, in a sense, it's almost because if you remember in the champion battle, he went on tandem about how basically perfect Pokemon don't exist, or how ultimately he's realizing with the failure of the original dragon, right? That, or the failure of the Dao Trio, right? Resurrecting the original dragon, that as opposed to Tane, which was hung up on that, or was still stuck on that, he realized, oh, there is no perfect Pokemon, right? It's just a perfect team. But now he's almost falling back on that. But obviously it's Arceus, so that makes sense. But even so, you can't even blame him here. Like, you can't even rag on him here, because his perfect team without Arceus was able to take out the entirety of the Timeless. So without even a single legendary on his, well, no, actually he's got Mewtwo, but he doesn't even have Kyurem or like any of the Dao Trio on his team anymore. I was going to leave Torn forever, but the opportunity to see Arceus outweighs anything else. And then he talked about how that itself, like, even if Torn's a shithole region, like literally everyone's just brainwashed, like propaganda fed. Like, it's such a terrible region. Granted, I think the region's the most nicely designed. I talked about this when we encountered the person in Holland who said it was probably their favorite region. I said Torn was my favorite by design. But the populace is just literally brainwashed. Literally just spoon-fed propaganda. And that's kind of, and then also with the other freaking cults roaming around too, like presumably Rukar would want to be in his own region where it's just him, you know, in the perfection cult, as opposed to all the rest of the cults, right? So yeah, that's, but just Arceus itself being the perfect Pokemon, potentially the only perfect counterpart to Rukra, that's kind of, you know, that outweighs anything. Yeah, literally what he said, but that would kind of, that takes precedence. So, as I'm sure you know, the domain of a legendary Pokemon is tied to its artifact. I mean, that's how, oh yeah, because here's the thing. He talks about, yeah, it's how Audrey brought the World Islands to Torrent. Yeah, because ultimately when she found, geez, I say that word a lot. But in Miara Town, the one person said, oh, those islands out in the distance, they just appeared a few months ago. I don't know. I swear they weren't always there. But we know that they're tied to the Silver Bell. So that's what ultimately brought them to Torrent. I really do say that word a lot, but yeah, that's what brought them to Torrent. And Audrey knew that. She gave them the fake blue orb to bring out the Silver Bell because she had the real one, took the Silver Bell. It was a really smart plan, actually. But I mean, I'd say it wasn't foolproof 100%, but it did end up working for her. So, but yeah, now it's kind of like, okay, now Rukra is going to use the Azure Flute to bring Arceus out. It's kind of like, it's very similar to what Nyx did with Giratina. I guess I don't know how she exactly brought Giratina here, what tool she used or whatever, because she called it before we even fought. But yeah, that's something where it's like, I guess that would be similar to what, no, I wouldn't even say it's similar to what Zenith did, because they already had Groudon. He didn't really need to summon it, because this Infernal Cult already had it. I don't know, yeah, Audrey's the best example, and that's the one Rukra brought up, so. Let's see, all I had to do was play the flute. Oh yeah, another good example is Darkrai. Like Darkrai being brought out by Cresselia. At least when it was in the possession of, or at least when Cresselia was in possession by Diana. And then ultimately when Persephone got that. So, and then obviously in the dream world, that's like a different story. We are in its realm in that point, but. And then, oh yeah, this one. All I had to do was play the flute. I sounded terrible. I'm no musician, and that's hilarious. He's like being real with himself. He's like, it was pretty bad, but it seemed to have done the trick. It's like, oh, it doesn't matter if I play it good, as long as I do play. Finally, after many years, Arceus is awakening. And then I roasted him for his fake evil laugh, like Maple. Like fake evil laugh like Maple. Are you kidding me? Rukro is the one who's been rational and reasonable. Out of, I'd say the rest of the cult members or leaders this whole time, and you're really giving him a fake evil laugh like Maple. Are you kidding? I'll be unstoppable, undefeatable. Power of Arceus will be mine. And I mean, again, that goes to show like that is literally the. I assume it has a super overpowered primal ability if it can go primal, on par with Giratina. Like Omni types, maybe it's something where it's Omni type, but for attacking, where its attacking moves become every single type combined. You want to battle? And then it's like, yes, you want to battle? Really? Kid, I don't think you get it. Do you really think that if you win, I'll just leave? That's the point, because I talked about how the rest of the cult leaders, that's what happened. Like, we beat Nick, she left. Beat Audrey, she died for the meantime. Beat Zenith, he actually died. The Oracle also, well, the Oracles also partially contribute. Beat Persephone, she's stuck in the dream world. But now Rukra's like, do you really think it'll make a difference? Even when we beat Tane, like we literally fought Tane in the temple, and he's like, all right, okay, that was just to make a point. I'm gonna head out now. And then he just continued doing what he was doing. So, no, I refuse to be stopped. I'll crush you, and together with the strongest Pokemon of all, show the world exactly what true perfection is. Again, perfect counterpart to his perfect self. And then we get into this battle. We lost last time, but I mean, oh my God. And then why does he have such big eyes? Fucking quit staring at me with them big old eyes, big ass eyes. Jesus Christ. Man's needs fucking glasses. And then, yeah, we actually let off with the right one. Because ultimately, Cleaver is the only one who can one-shot this thing. So, and I actually don't want it getting rocks up. So there's something of value in this, I think. So, yeah, there we go. Because last time, rocks actually screwed me over a decent amount, but to be fair, Sphere could probably one-shot it, but hold on, let me look at Armored Tyranitar, because I think it has decent amount of special. Yeah, it has a decent amount of special defense as well. So it's like, yeah, I mean, shoot, Mega Tyranitar actually has more defense than Armored Tyranitar, but less special defense. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's still, oh my God, so. But yeah, I think that was necessary. I don't try to lead off with Cleaver. Actually, Cleaver in the champion battle, I think, killed every single one of his Pokemon. But yeah, the reason being, I didn't want to get rocks up, and I want it dead. So he's obviously going to use a max revive, though, which is kind of an issue. 11,000 XP, oh my God. And this is literally capping off the entire post-game. I brought that up in the beginning, how this was the final quest. Or like the final big quest for the post game or main quest, right? As a part of the main post game storyline. I assume there's other quests here and there that I'll probably try and get to or look at. But yeah, this is like the big one. This is what's capping off. This is like, I don't even care about Elite Four rematches at this point. Oh my God, he sent out Mewtwo, and I don't know what its fucking ability is. Like that bar shit on the right, I don't know what. Like if it gets full, it starts to regenerate or like recover HP. But here's the thing. We know this thing outspeeds us from prior experience. And he did the max revive. Is this going to two-shot it? Because if this, really? Yeah, I'm going to restart the battle now. This early in, I'm restarting the battle. Okay, but actually, would it be better to use Aura Sphere? I don't think so. I don't think Aura Sphere would kill it. I think the only Pokemon of mine that can kill it is Cleaver, the Armored Tyranitar. Because my main issue is Aura Sphere. Yes, Armored Tyranitar has slightly less special defense, but it's not stab and doesn't nearly have as much damage going on behind it as Drain Punch does, or Close Combat as a matter. So, yeah, I'd rather just play it safe and lead off with Cleaver. So, oh my God, Tane and Rukra really are my favorite characters in this game, and the Perfection Cult too. Just the idea and concept behind them. I'm glad they weren't like relegated to a side role and were actually kind of are part of the main storyline. I mean, the game caps off with the champion battle, right, against Rukra. So, and then yeah, Tane ultimately with the original, when he originally tried to resurrect it, well, both times when he tried to resurrect the original dragon. But yeah, and now it's capping off with this Arceus battle. Yeah, I'm really glad. I'm really glad. So, yeah, and oh my God, Rukra. Damn, dude, how does he close his eyes? Like, how does he sleep at night? I don't know. Let's see. He's still technically champion. That's his. title or whatever. Yeah, even though we know it's a different champion now because they needed to change and we can't be champion, both champion and augur for whatever reason. That's what I assumed, but I mean, it makes sense for us given we literally have both roles or beat both, but yeah, I mean, but that's, I guess it doesn't matter. So we'll see who the new champion is during Elite Four rematches. I don't care about that as much as this and seeing what happens with Arceus after this. Oh my God, look at the background. That looks so badass. Oh my God. And yeah, let's Ice Shard. Let's not miss. And he still used the Max Survival. Let's not miss this time, please. Please don't miss this time. Okay, thank God. Is this going to two-shot it? It didn't. Oh my God. But look, I don't, that's, but here's the thing. The Mewtwo, with Sandstorm and Life Orb, the Mewtwo may actually die before it gets that chance. Because Life Orb and Sandstorm will deal both residual damage. It's not full yet. It's not full yet. Why did he use Fire Blast? Let's see. Ah, oh, damn. So Sandstorm rages and it's buffeted. Okay, is he going to use a full restore here? I guess is the question. Is he going to use a full restore? Psychic Dark. What's it weak to? Bug. I don't have a bug type move. Yeah, it's weak to. Is it only weak to bug? Am I an idiot? Hold on. Psychic Dark is that the type that's only weak to bug? Let's see. Where's show me Shadow Mewtwo? Fairy as well. So Spicy Ice with a Fairy type move. But here's what I'm thinking. I think here's the thing. I would need to bank on him healing because there's a possibility that because this is my issue, right? He may not actually heal. He may not actually heal. It all comes down to whether or not he heals. I think what I need to do is send in Demon and Noctum and use a Ghost type move, either Shadow Ball or Shadow Sneak. The question being whether he heals here. Is he going to heal here? That's the ultimate question. Do I think he's going to heal on this HP? Because if he does, then Shadow Ball is the correct play. But if he doesn't, then Shadow Sneak is. But here's the thing, Dark Nova, which is one of its attacks, let me see what that even does. I know that's, was that like 100? Oh, it doesn't even show. Yeah, but is he going to heal on this HP? I think he is going to heal. And given that, I think the correct play is to Noctum Shadow Ball. If I didn't, then Noctum Shadow Sneak would be the right play, but he didn't. Hold on. Does heal go before Mega Evolve? I don't know. I don't actually know here. Does heal go before Mega Evolution? I don't exactly know. He didn't. Oh my God, but we survived though. So that's just luck. If it would have used Dark, okay, but it's that, oh my God, that's just luck. That's actual luck. Because if it would have used Dark Nova, we would have died. Especially with Noctum. And now this is his Mega. Do we outspeed this thing? What's its speed stat? Oh yeah, this thing definitely outspeeds us. But yeah, here's the thing. We die at this point, and then even if we Shadow Sneak and Start Steal, it's not going to do anything. But yeah, that was just lucky. That was luck. I thought for sure he would heal. But yeah, that was just luck. So, yeah, let's revive Cleaver. Bring him back. This thing could have actually Swords Dance. And if so, that's... Or it could Sucker Punch. It's got Sucker Punch knockoff, Ironhead Swords Dance. So if it used Sucker Punch, or if it uses... it would be ideal if it used Sucker Punch. Oh my God, we outplayed it. Because I was going to say, it may... If it uses, let's say, Swords Dance, this would be the incorrect move. Like Sucker Punch or knockoff here. Or... Yeah, those would be the ones I would want. I would want it to use Swords Dance. So, Cleaver, yeah. Let's see. And it is using, oh my God, we're outplaying the AI. Because, oh yeah, and Moxie is its ability. So, yeah, let's full restore here. Yeah, full restore Demon. Let's see, is it going to use another Sucker Punch? It used knockoff this time. And that's going to kill us because of Noctum, so... But yeah, shoot, now it is Moxie. Yeah, I can't let this thing Sword Dance. I think Jackbox is 100% the correct switch in here. Because here's the thing, Drain Punch, quadruple effective. I should only really be using quadruple effective moves here. I could use Cleaver, but the issue is I think it outspeeds Cleaver, and Jackbox is the only chance of taking either a Sucker Punch or a knockoff. It may use a Sucker Punch, but the issue is it may also use a knockoff, so I'm fine using a Drain Punch here. It did use Sucker Punch. Because the issue is I need that one. I swore, oh my God, did we just lose this battle? I swore we survived that last time. I swear I'm such an idiot. I remember what I did last time. I waited for Noctum to run out. That's what I did last time. And we survived. God damn it. This battle may be lost. That was a misplay on my part. I should have, because I remember I completely forgot about that last time. We were able to take it, but and now it's at 2 times attack. I'm not sure Sandman can tank an attack here. Yeah, I think we lose here. I think we lose here. Yeah, that's, God damn it. Am I really not going to be able to beat him in this part? And I don't think Cleaver, is it out of Sucker Punch? That's such a pain. Yeah, we lose. Hold on. Do I even finish on? That was such a misplay on my part. I completely forgot about that last time. I remember us surviving. That's such a pain. Why does this thing get Moxie? Are you kidding? Yeah, it doesn't even. Is it out Sucker Punches? It used what? Hold on. How many Sucker Punches has it used? It used 2. I think it has 1 more. But at this point, it doesn't even matter. Because if it uses knockoff, then, okay, it doesn't even matter at this point. We actually survived that? Oh my God, it's because I gave Cleaver defensive IVs. Oh my God. I didn't think Cleaver had a chance of surviving. I'm going to be entirely honest. Given the fact that, just how much attack it has. I honestly thought Cleaver was going to die. But that's why I didn't send him in as opposed to Sandman. I thought Sandman with the extra HP may have a chance. How much speed does Deltion Mega have? It's specs, but it's not it's specs, not scarfed. So we actually may have a chance. Oh, Ice Shard should kill it regardless though. So actually, yeah, because it's quadruple effective. So oh my God, Cleaver doing all the work. But yeah, I really thought a move from that Bisharp, whether it be Iron Head, Sucker Punch, or Knockoff, would kill Cleaver. But yeah, I guess I don't know. Cleaver's got, and then this is a ground water with water absorb. So yeah, I guess we can use. We outspeed this thing, right? Let's look at Delta Gudra's stats. Yeah, 80 speed. It has a fuck ton of special defense. And it has Assault Vest too, so don't use a special attack on that thing. Let's see here. I think either Ice Cold Crash or Close Combat. I think Close Combat's better. Yeah, just ensure that this thing dies. Because Cleaver now at this point, oh my God, I can't believe he survived. I can't believe he survived that Sucker Punch. I really thought I was going to get swept by that Mega Bisharp. And now he's got his Tyranitar back. But here's the thing. We know we outspeed this thing, and we know that a Drain Punch one-shots it. Okay. Oh my God, thank God. I was going to be salty because both of our moves have 80% accuracy. So, and this is the first move that missed in this battle. So, oh my God. Has a move of his missed this battle? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think a move missed this battle thus far. So, yeah. And then, now we got all our HP back too. Cleaver's literally killing his entire team again. Oh my God. He's literally on his last Pokemon now, which is, it's the whole Corona. But here's the thing. The only move it has is a Dark type move. So, well, to be fair, special attack. But Spicy Ice should be able to pretty hard counter this thing. So, yeah, Spicy Ice should be able to pretty much hard counter this thing. And then, let's use Close Combat. Why would he use that? Yeah, and then just ensure that this thing dies. So, yeah, oh my God. This Cleaver is just MVP. Did Cleaver kill? Okay, no. Cleaver didn't kill all his Pokemon this time around. He didn't kill the Shadow Mewtwo. That was a demon, but Cleaver killed literally his other 5 Pokemon. So, but yeah, that's in Tyranitar twice. So that's like, oh my god. Cleaver MVP yet again. Definitely the most strongest, powerful Pokemon I've had in this run through. And then, yeah, so let's see what he actually has to say. Oh my god. Oh, for crying out loud. He said the same thing when we beat him in the throne room, right? When he was the champion. So, well, the throne room in the Pokemon League, Throne of the Hegemon and Void Gauntlet. But he said the same thing when we fought him as champion. Oh my god. I still can't seem to take you down. He's like, that's impeccable. He's like, I can beat the whole timeless, but I can't beat you. Interesting. No matter. My plan has to change. She's like, all right, cool. That was a nice warm-up battle. Let's summon Arceus now. Arceus is nearly awake. This is it. This is the moment I've waited my entire life for. He's like, finally, what I've pursued. And then, oh my god, I remember because I also talked about if Rukra knew the Azure Flute was, even if it wasn't in this region, that it was somehow connected to this region via the Void Gauntlet or whatever, if he was aware of the Void Gauntlet this whole time, I talked about maybe that's why he started the Call to Perfection. Maybe he knew, and again, I guess it wouldn't be the Azure Flute, but just the existence of the Void Gauntlet and the Throne of the Hegemon being tied to this region. Because he talked about that's how Arceus was inexplicably tied to this region. But again, the Azure Flute can be used anywhere. But ultimately, the Void Gauntlet's only here, right? Only accessible via the Hooba portals. So if he knew about that and knew that was something tied to this region, that was probably his motive for starting the Call to Perfection. Because again, we knew that wasn't always the case. The whole point of Rukra's character is that he was once, a nice guy, right? A normal person, but now he's on a completely different path, right? I talked about this when he has interactions with like Rukra, Anastasia, Harmony, I think it was, it was Harmony. Like I talk about that and the Scientist Club, right? They all say they used to know Rukra and that before he was a cult leader. I talked about maybe that was his motivation for starting the Call of Perfection, right? Ultimately in pursuit of Arceus. So even though they pursue perfection, that perfection's in the form of Arceus, and anything else besides that is simply a means to that. And again, that would explain why Tane was out of the loop, given he didn't know what the Azure Flute was and why he was so hung up on the original dragon, because he didn't know the true nature, the true goal of the perfection cult in the form of Arceus as a physical entity, as a physical form of perfection. But yeah, again, that's just, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm sort of proposing. If that's something where he always knew Arceus was inexplicably tied to this region, even if, because the Azure Flute can be used anywhere, but the Throne of the Hegemon, the Void Gauntlet, that's only accessible via this region. Even if he knew just like the existence of the Timeless, in the Crystal or whatever, if he knew all of that, he knew then that's likely his motivation for starting to Call Perfection, going from just an average or not even ordinary, extraordinary prodigy scientist in the Scientist Club, knowing the other scientist-esque people around the region, to becoming a cult leader in his new cult, the Cult of Perfection, pursuing this goal with everything else being a means to it, including the original dragon, which Tane saw as the end, but Rukras, again, still saw as a means. All of it for Arceus. Oh my god, we're going to see it be summoned. Oh my god, are you kidding? Is it going to be Rainbow? Is it going to be Rainbow like the original dragon? It's gold. Oh my god, and it is Arceus. It's literally just a circle. I should have brought Giratina. Why didn't I bring Giratina? Oh my god. This game, I swear to god, we're really capping off. Like, we're really topping off here. I want to see it. Oh my god, there it is. Arceus, and he's speaking. Why is it so foggy? I can't see. The perfect Pokemon. It's approaching you, dog. You good? Arceus, what are you doing? I have one Master Ball left here of mine. Oh my god, he just stole one from Tame. He just like swiped a Master Ball from Tame before Tame freaking left. Tane and Maple. They're like, oh yeah, we just use Master Balls. Freaking Maple got him from Pine though, so Pine's an idiot. But Tane just somehow inexplicably has it. So Rukra just swiped one from Tane. He's like, I only need one for the big one. Master, wait, I was just like, wait, what the fuck? What? Why isn't it working? Wait, yeah, I see. You can see the Master Ball behind it, barely, but why isn't it working? Because if theoretically, if we fight Arceus, we could just throw a Master Ball and it works. So why isn't it working? He's like, imagine this in like, not real life, but imagine this in like a played out scenario, like an animated. Like imagine if this was a show, Rukro throws it and it just bounces off Arceus, it doesn't work. It's like, wait, what? It's like, that there are certain rules to Pokemon, right? Such as Pokeballs that are consistent. So why isn't? Because I guarantee if we fight it, even though we don't have a Master Ball, I use mine on Kyogre and shoot, who was the other one I used it on? Wait, how did I waste my two? Oh yeah, I used the other one on shoot, I don't remember who the other Pokemon I used my Master Ball on was. It was for a good reason though. Oh, it was the Regigigas. I remember that. It was the Regigigas. So yeah, ultimately, yeah, it was the Regigigas. So Regigigas and Kyogre. But theoretically, if I still had my Master Ball and we fought Arceus, we'd just throw it and it'd be caught. So that's why I'm like, why isn't Rukras working? Because there are certain laws, universals, constants, and that's Pokeballs working. So I guess there would have to be some reason, but even then, obviously, we're gonna battle it and catch it. So that's like, why isn't it working now? So, oh, ow, damn, what the fuck? He's just like, he actually gets just like tossed aside. Arceus' eye. The Arceus just takes one of its 1,000 hands and just slaps him. Damn, Rukra, you good? Why isn't the Master Ball working though? Why are we? One of the crystal shards from your bag disappeared in a white light. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? It literally just swiped our crystal shard. We had two. To be fair, we only had two because I have one on Regigigas and Giratina. Oh my god, it is gonna Mega Evolve. This is confirmation that's gonna Mega Evolve, given it, or not Mega Evolve, go Primal, given it has a crystal shard. But yeah, that's like, yeah, I mean, we really just stood by and let that happen. Are you kidding me? It disappeared. It didn't even swipe Air Steel. It just straight up disappeared. Are you kidding me? Really? But what about the freaking Master Ball? Oh my god. 85 weak ass fucking Arceus. What the fuck? Get out of here. We fought level 100s. Oh my god. Are you kidding? And wait. Oh my. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. This is Damien's theme. What is that symbol next to it? This is Damien's theme. It actually, oh my god, that's interesting. It looks closer to Giratina. When Giratina and Arceus Primal, they look closer to each other. They look like more as one rather than, let me look at this fucking thing. Where's Throne of the Hegemon? On. Yeah, let me go to Throne of the Hegemon. Yeah, but, so, oh my god, I want to see this thing's ability. It's got to be some stupid, can I see the Arceus? Oh, it's level 85 because Giratina was level 85. That's why I'm like, what the fuck? Only 85, weak ass fucking. What's its ability? Ancient Presence. Do I even want to look at that? Do I even want to look at Normal Dragon? Do I even want to look at that ability? What's that ability? Oh my god. All damaging moves which follow the standard damage formula. Gain this. Wait, what? All damaging moves which follow the standard damage formula gain the same type attack bonus. Let's see. Wait, what? Let's see. All damaging moves which follow the standard damage formula gain the same type attack bonus, even if moves are not the same type. Oh, I get it. So it's basically just permanent stab. All damaging moves used by the wielder of Ancient Presence will always deal neutral damage. I mean, all attacks ignore standard type effectiveness relationship. Moves used under the effects of Ancient Presence still adhere to items or ability-based immunity, such as Air Balloon and Levitate. Ancient Presence overrides type effectiveness granted by Omni-type. Pokemon with Wonder Guard, completely immune to damaging attacks under the effects of Ancient Presence. Wait, what? So if Primal Arceus goes up against a freaking Shedinja, then it can't damage it? Okay, so I think I get it. So basically, it's because I thought it was going to be inverse Omni type, where all moves are super effective, but no, that's clearly. Oh my god, and Arceus is the Insurgent Pokemon. But yeah, basically all moves gain stab and neutrality. So ultimately, just have one attacking move and you're good. Just spam like, well, obviously it's one attacking move. What's Arceus's signature move? I'm such an idiot. How do I not know what signature move is? What's it called? Judgment. I completely forgot. I'm like, why can't I think of its signature move? Let's look at this types. Oh god, 820 types. 820 stats. Fucking 820. Are you kidding? Oh my god, this fucking thing. Okay. From the Pokedex entry, at the beginning of time, this Pokemon defeated Giratina to become ruler of the universe. And then Giratina is the renegade. Extremely ancient Pokemon is defeated by Arceus and banished to another dimension. It seeks rulership once more. But yeah, oh my god, Primal Arceus. And it's also normal dragon. So yeah, Ancient Presence, that's actually just a buffed version of multi-type. Yeah, Ancient Presence is just a buffed version of multi-type. So yeah, that's actually just a buffed version of multi-type that doesn't it's just a buffed version of multi-type where not only does it gain the typing, but it also gains the neutrality. Like it bypasses any sort of weakness or it bypasses any sort of weakness, resistance, or immunity. It seems less, I'd say less powerful than Omni-type. I hate to say it, but that seems less powerful than Omni-type, but it's still easily like the second most powerful ability, right? Maybe it's even on par. I'll need to test it out just to confirm, but okay, let's actually focus on catching this thing. It's normal dragon. I think Cleaver being in right now is a bad idea. Why are my Pokemon dead? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I nearly just fucking ran away from that thing. Oh my god, I should have saved I'm such an idiot. I should have saved my Master Ball. I used it on Kyogre because I wanted to save Lugia, but this is gonna be rough. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to cast this. Look at that fucking fat. Throw it on a treadmill. What the fuck? Oh, one shake. Oh my god. Refresh. But it failed. Okay, what moves does it actually have? Does it just have the last 4 that it learns? I don't know. So yeah, let's see. So yeah, let's not use a move on this thing. Is Ice Shard gonna kill it? Probably. Hold on, how much defense is this? 130 defense. Here's the thing. If I exit out, I need to fight Rukra once more. So honestly, I'm just gonna use Cleaver as fodder at this point. I'm gonna revive the rest of my team. Just because I don't trust Cleaver not to kill it. So let's send in a Demon, because Demon should resist all of its moves theoretically or hypothetically. If it only has, well, oh wait, never mind. Ancient Presence. So that's not in fact the case. So refresh. Is it like no? It's holding a Crystal Shard. So I'm like, it's not starved or whatever. But yeah. So yeah, let's heal up the rest of our team. I don't trust Cleaver not to kill it. So that's why I'm like, okay. Let's see. Refresh. Why is it using refresh? Is that its only move? That can't be the case. I don't know. What's going on? Let's see. Yeah, revive Jackbox. Oh my god, that's hilarious. How did Rukra's Master Ball not work? Are you kidding? Recover? How did Rukra's Master Ball not work? I don't understand, because presumably if we use the Master Ball right now, we catch it. I'm such an idiot for using my Master Ball on that Kyogre. I'm such an idiot. Oh. No, oh my god, we survived that. You're joking. Oh my god. And then, yeah, I brought the rest of my team back, so. Sandman makes more sense because I think it has only special attacks. Oh yeah, it has to recharge, but yeah, so oh my god. This fucking thing is recover. But yeah, so let's see. Oh my god. Refresh. Does this thing have only special attacks? Because if so, what's it called? If so, Spicy Ice is probably the best switching given she has the most special defense. Yeah, let's actually heal up Cleaver. I don't know, no reason to heal up Cleaver because Cleaver is gonna freaking kill it. So that's why I didn't use Cleaver. And shoot, I don't have I don't have Thunder Wave on Spicy Ice anymore, so yeah, let's use a Dust Ball. I'm not sure if this counts in this location, but I've got 25 balls to make this happen. Oh, bitch! I was like, really? I was like, okay, Rip Cleaver. But is that going to deal neutral damage though? Because if I understand Ancient Presence as its ability, like I think I do, that should deal neutral damage. Does this thing have like a lowered catch rate? It still says 3.4. Okay, then, but here's the thing. So no one was able to. Oh, the future sight tag's still on. If I understand Ancient Presence like I do, it gives all moves stab and then all moves neutrality. So that should be super effective. So yeah, let's use Thunderbolt. I want to paralyze this thing. Like I want to try and get a paralysis off via Thunderbolt. Okay, please paralyze it. Future sight tag. This should be neutral damage if I'm correct. That is correct. And yeah, it only has special attacks. So Spicy Ice is the best here. Hyper Beam. We should be able to take this. Jesus Christ, barely. Let's use one more. Please paralyze it. I mean, I need everything I've got against this thing. But here's the thing. It does have Recover, though, so it may use Recover. Oh! That's... Okay. That was... really, don't crit. Because if I fuck this up, I'm going to need to redo the battle with Rukra. Don't use a ball. I need to heal Spicy Ice, because I think Spicy Ice can tank its attacks best. So, yeah. Future... Okay, so hopefully it, because I don't think a Hyper Beam and Future Sight combo kills us here. I don't think that kills us here. Okay, let's use our Ancient Ball. I don't know how the Dust Ball and Ultra Ball did so well. It must be something where it has a lower catch rate than it appears. Okay, 3 shakes as per usual. Refresh. I still don't. What does that move even do? Yeah, use a Ancient Ball here. Unless it recovers, I was kind of hoping to paralyze it with Thunderbolt, because again, I replaced Thunder Wave with Dazzling Gleam, but so we no longer have that. But so that's why I was trying to paralyze it. So Future Sight. Okay, yeah, because it already has the Future Sight active, but we know that doesn't deal that much damage. And I will need to test out Ancient Presence's ability, because I think what it does is gives all moves neutrality and gives all moves stab, if that's what I'm understanding correctly. It's definitely a strong ability. You know, I wouldn't say it's as strong as Omni-type, but again, I may not understand it properly. So that's something where I'll need to just figure that out. So please, I only have 25, because you go right into this battle after fighting Rukra. Yeah, like if I fuck up, I need to restart that battle. Why are my chances getting lower? And then again, we survive that. So yeah, why are my chances getting lower? I freaking threw a Dusk Ball on full HP. Why did I not heal up? I'm such an idiot. I meant to heal up, but I didn't. Okay, that's what I get. Spice, please, please, please. Oh yeah, I forgot it has to recharge. But yeah, I mean, why is it? Because I threw a Dust Ball on full HP and it got 3 shakes. And meanwhile, I throw an Ancient Ball on like red HP and it gets 1 shake. Like, how does that make sense? Really? Time to use more Thunderbolts. Please paralyze it. Also, why do I... Oh, because did I use some of Thunderbolts in the battle against Rukra? I must have... Shoot, hold on. Is this... I think it should be able to survive this. I'm going to be super salty if we crit or it doesn't. Please, please survive this. Please survive this. Ooh, just... And no paralysis, unfortunately, but that's kind of what I've been hoping for, so... Yeah, I've only got, thank God I bought more than, you know, because I had like 12 going into this. Thank God I decided to buy more. I still don't understand how I don't understand how I got 3 shakes on a Dust Ball at full HP, but I'm only getting 1 or 2 shakes with Ancient Balls on red. Like, to me, that doesn't really add up. The math doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. So, like, really? Hyper Beam. Is there? Yeah, there is a Future Sight up. So, did we or did we not take the Future Sight attack? Hold on, wait, what? What just happened? I don't know. Are we really not going to be able to catch this thing? I will need to redo the Rukra battle if we don't catch it. Oh my god. And it must recharge. So yeah, please tell me we're actually able to catch this thing. I mean, come on. Yeah, if we don't, that's just such a troll if we don't. Yeah, I mean, come on, please. Like thank God. I was gonna be like, I don't want to redo that Rukra battle. I barely won it. So that's like, oh my God. That's hilarious. Why didn't Rukra's Master Ball work? Literally just the game itself, like the plot, the story, just needed to say no to Rukra. Literally the game itself. Oh yeah, at the beginning of time, it defeated Giratina to become ruler of the universe. The game itself just needed to prevent it from happening. That's literally the only explanation. There's no other explanation as to why Rukra's Master Ball work failed. Unbelievable. Damn, he's like, how did that shit not work? It worked for fucking Tane and Maple. Why not me? Absolutely unbelievable. Somehow you're always able to scam your way into the most ridiculous victories. I still don't understand how his Master Ball didn't work. I don't know or understand how it didn't work. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, theoretically, if we would have used a Master Ball, it would have worked. And we were able to capture it with the Pokeball, so it's not that. I don't know. The game itself literally needed to prevent Rukra from capturing it. And somehow you're even able to beat perfection. He's like, what the fuck? You literally took the one Pokemon's after. God damn it. That's how Persephone feels. True perfection. Even the Pokemon who's said to have created the universe kneels to you. Hey, we have both the one who created it and the one who destroyed it, right? Or I guess destroyed the distortion. That's not even destroying the distortion world. That's just the state of that universe. I'm done with you meddling kids. I'm moving to a region without you heroes. This is basically what Tane said. He's like, all right, I'm gonna head out. Is this exactly what Tane said? I'm not sure. He said something very similar. I can deal with grown-ups. They scare easily. He's like, I mean, he has been dealing with grown-ups. Damn, we're not even looking at him. Look at that shit. We're not even looking at him. We're literally not even looking at Rukra here. But somehow children and their Pokemon always seem to beat trained adults. Because that's just how these games work. He's like, oh my God. The game itself literally needed to prevent Rukra from capturing it. Maybe I'll visit Kanto. I'm sure that happens. I'm sure that never happens there. No way any mobster loses to nerdy kid there. Definitely not. No. He's like, hey, Rukra's like the Giovanni equivalent. Well, not really, because Giovanni wasn't all powerful like Rukra is. Wasn't able to defeat literally, timeless trainers from history. But yeah, oh my God, because we know that's exactly what happens. Oh my God. Hey, Rukra and Kanto remakes. Again, next Kanto remakes after Let's Go. Someone else will take control over the league in my absence, I'm sure. Well, I mean, the way things are, they already set that up, though, with a new champion. They already set that up for a new champion. Going probably another kid. I swear to God, who's the new champion going to be? It's not going to be as epic as Rukra. Not nearly. If I were you, I'd go check it out. I heard some champion level strength kid from Vestrin. I haven't played that game. Well, I guess the Vestrin region's only in this game via King Vestrin, not in other games tied to this one. Because Zeta and Omicron side this one, I mean, I think Suzerain, obviously, besides being the developer of the game, he has his own character. So you have like Suzerain the developer, Suzerain the character. I think Suzerain the character was part of that, but that's like a different region, right? But this is just exists in this region because it's the counterpart, and that's kind of the story about King Vestrin. The way this region's going, they'll probably end up being the champion for your rematches. He's like, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. I'm gonna head out. Here's my advice. Because he's not gonna be dealing with us anymore. Obviously, whatever region he goes to, there'll still be kids meddling in their plans, right? So, but again, that's like, we'll see. This is, oh my God, the game. I'm still hung up on that. The game literally needed to prevent him from catching Arceus. Like, the game literally needed to do that. Like, it literally just said no. But damn, honestly, I'm surprised Ruka's still walking if he got, like, slapped by Arceus. Damn, he really is just built different. But when you get older, Tane was a terrible assistant. But if you ever, wait, hold on, where are we going now? This is, like, going a completely different route. Because I thought he was just going to leave. But he was like, okay, I'm moving to another region. He basically gave the same speech Tane did. He's like, I'm moving to another region without you kids. I'll go to Kanto. No mobster gets beaten by kids there, right? Definitely not. No. And then, he said, I'm gonna be honest. Someone, and he's like, obviously, someone's gonna take my place in a leave of someone's gonna take my place when I leave. It'll probably be some kid again from Veteran. I guess they've already had their eyes on them, or they must have already beat the Elite Four to become the champion. So he's already aware of that. But now, where's this going to? Because he's like, yeah, once you get older, he's like, Tay was a terrible assistant, but if you ever want to make some money on the side, let me know. What the fuck? Damn, Rukra. He's like, oh, what? Damn, what the fuck? Rukra's like, hey, you want to work for me? We literally just beat Rukra and stole his perfect Pokemon. It's like, impressive. You want to work for me? Oh my God. I thought he'd be seething with rage. He's actually like, he's like, hey, I'm in need of a new assistant, you know. Can't do all this shit on my own, right? So, oh my God. There might be a career for you in this kind of thing. Because I know, again, he's like, because he's really not a cultist. Like, the Perfection Cult really is, even they are a cult, obviously, right? But they're not a cult in, like, that sense, right? Like the rest of the cult. Even with the revelation now that he may have been after Arceus this whole time, they're still not like a standard cult. So it's something where this is actually a possibility. Hey, I'd like to join with Rukra. I'd join Rukra. You know, we literally have his Pokemon. I'd join Rukra. I'm not even going to lie. I join Rukra. You know, yeah, I join Rukra. I really, hey, oh my God, this is exactly like freaking Giovanni and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. What's it called? Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Rainbow Rocket, or Rainbow Rocket episode, right? And again, this game came out right after Gen 6. It was like, what, 2015, I think? But yeah, this is exactly like Giovanni in the Rainbow Rocket episode. He's like, I respect, what's it called? I respect competency. Want to join me? Rukra's basically offering the same thing. He's like, well, damn, if I catch Arceus, at least I'd offer you a work for me. He's like, damn, 1 year older. He made sure to imply it just in case, you know, you got any insinuations. But yeah, that was something. Hey, I'd be down. I'm not even gonna lie. I'd be 100% down for that. You know, Tane was a terrible assistant. Oh my God, him and Tane just they hate each other so much despite being on the same team. Oh my God. But hey, I'd be down. I'd join up with Rukra. I'm not gonna lie. I would. And because the fact that it's not a standard call allows for a type of thing, I'll be waiting, kiddo. In Kanto, bitch, we can't even get to Kanto from here. Is he really just gonna? Okay, he really just disappears. Is there really nothing left here? Oh my God. Let me go back to Throne of the Hegemon. Is there really nothing left? Oh my God. And then look at Nick's team. Nick's weak ass team. Fucking weak ass team. Get that shit out of here. Nothing compared to Rukra's team. Yeah, and then, oh my God, Giratina and Arceus. Arceus is the same level as Giratina. Giratina's fought and maybe captured during the storyline after defeating Nyx. Arceus fought and maybe captured later in the game after defeating Rukra. How did I not see this the first time? I didn't see this the first time because I wasn't even sure that ultimately what's it called? I wasn't even sure that we'd fight Rukra this game. Like, I didn't even know he was the champion. I didn't know we'd even fight him this game. Like, I didn't even know that was going to happen. So I don't know how I missed that the first time. Let's see. Pursuing Rukra. After completing the Damien, Tane, and Holland quests and revisiting Perfection Base, players pursue Rukra. Takes the player back to the exact place where he had their climactic battle versus Nyx and Giratina. After Rukra finishes speaking, facing a battle, while Rukra has been defeated, Arceus will be summoned to face the player. Beware that the player does not have an opportunity to save or heal before facing Arceus. Thank God I caught that. Once Arceus has been subdued, Rukra speaks to the player a bit longer before leaving, allowing the player to return to Crystal Caves. So presumably we're done with Rukra here. So the Throne of the Hegemon is an area within the Distortion Realm, home to the gods of the Matter Universe and Antimatter Universe. It is the dwelling place of the true antagonist of the Pokemon Insurgence universe. It does not belong to any particular region, despite being accessible from the Torren region, which is, again, why Rukra stayed here this whole time. But yeah, hey, true antagonist, freaking Nyx was weak as fuck. Rukra, he's a G, but yeah, that's, oh my God. Was that the last of Rukra? I think that was the last of Rukra there. I think that was the last of Rukra. Oh my God. That was epic. He literally offered us to join him. I joined him, not even gonna lie. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Tane oh my God. He's freaking roasting Tane even after Tane left. Please don't get a call right now. Okay, we aren't. I think it's actually done besides, yeah. I have escape ropes, correct? Yeah, oh my God. Jesus Christ. It's still not explained how his Master Ball failed. Oh my god. That's literally the game just needed to prevent him from getting it. That's hilarious. I love how Tane was like, Master Balls are the way to go. Ruka probably took that from him, and then the one time he uses it, it fails. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm going to look at Arceus, obviously. I have a Max Repel on, right? Either that or I'm just extremely lucky. But yeah, I mean, so let's see. Oh my god. Let's see. The freaking Timeless. I wonder what would happen if we go through Void Gauntlet again, if we can see them. I don't know. That'd be something to do in a different part. Yeah, because this part's coming up to an end. I just want to see Arceus. Hold on. Before I check it, did it actually steal our crystal piece? Did it actually swipe our crystal piece? Because if so, we should only have one left. Oh my god, it did swipe our crystal piece. Oh my god. But yeah, this... Yeah, let's take a look at... first, heal my Pokemon. Yeah, do that. Yeah, let's see. Then we'll look at it, see its moves. Yeah, so let's see. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, someone's PC, move. And then, wait, where did it go? Oh, yeah, it's here. Oh, my God, 85. Multi-type. But yeah, obviously we know its actual ability is different. But move these two. They're special. Yeah, let's see Arceus. So, Calm. Oh, that's ass. I guess if it has more special attack, no, but I think that's something where it doesn't. It has equal. But I guess, I don't know. So let's see. Refresh, recover, hyper beam. Wow, what does refresh even do? Oh, it just, okay. So, all right, cool. Refresh, recover, future sight, hyper beam. So, oh my God. And then hold on, we got the Crystal Piece Trio here. Regigigas, move him here. We got the Crystal Piece Trio here. And we still got one to spare. Don't know how the freaking Regigigas got it, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. So yeah, we'll see. So, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Okay, hold on. Let's put Cleaver back in the back. He's already over leveled. Yeah, move Cleaver to the back. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, that's how the game capped off, how the post game capped off. That was, I'd say, the final main interaction or final main quest in the post game. So I think there's a couple more because I've been like going around on the wiki. Obviously, when I was using the wiki, like I've seen other stuff like other quests, post game quests, presumably quests, or that's what I presume they are. So I'll just double check, and if there is others, then because there may be like 2 or 3 more smaller ones, but definitely we did the main ones, which were the Tane one, the Audrey one, and now we just finished the Ruka one. But yeah, I'll see. But yeah, I'll try to do all of those before Elite Four rematches. I was worried I would need to do rematches first before we do whatever it is involving Ruka, because I didn't know exactly what it was, but it was fairly easy to deduce that, like, okay, yeah, there was something left involving Ruka. So yeah, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna say one last time. Oh my God, we caught Arceus. I would have been so salty if we killed it or wasn't able to catch it. But yeah, so yep. I guess that's it for this one. See you in the next one.